Perfect. All right, we're on. So again, guys, my name is Mathino Howell-Bey. Again, thank you guys for taking some time out. Just take a look at something again that I believe is life changing, that can change your life, not only your life but also maybe your families as well. We'll talk about how you can get your time back and then some. All right. So again, guys, I'm with a platform by the name of iMarkets Live. The reason why I actually looked at something outside of what I was doing, my background is real estate to be exact. Always loved what I did, making thousands of dollars, helping people to get their first house. And also just become, empowered to be able to make a decision from going from maybe renting to ownership or possibly being able to refinance and get cash out to go ahead and do some of the things that they like to do. Now, Robert Kiyosaki, he talked about some of those things. He talked about in a book called Rich Dad, Poor Dad, how you should buy assets versus liabilities, buy things that make you money, buy things that actually give you money passively. So this means that, let's just say that you chose real estate as your way out of your current situation. Let's say that you bought a house and it came with a mortgage of $1,000. And let's say that you had a tenant and that tenant was paying you $1,500. That's $500 in money that's coming in. So if you have, let's say, $2,500 a month in bills, now you have $5,000 that's coming in that's paying that $2,500 a month in bills and another $5,000 that's coming in. So let's just say that you work as well as doing this. So now you could take the money that's coming in, put that money into the bank with that $2,500 that's coming in and let that accrue and buy more houses and continue to repeat that process, right? And so, some of us are looking for ways that we can actually continue to grow our money. Maybe we don't have the credit, the knowledge, the know-how to jump into that space, but we're looking for other ways to make money. Robert Kiyosaki also wrote a book called The Cash Flow Quadrant. In the book, The Cash Flow Quadrant, what he talked about was instead of going out and simply just, buying assets versus liabilities, he kind of broke us up in categories. So some of us on this call are employees. When I got out of college, I knew right away that I didn't want to be in the cubicle lifestyle. I didn't want to go out and just trade time for dollars. I was very excited on Fridays, but by the actual 2, 3 o'clock on Sundays, I was pretty depressed. I was like, man, I got to look forward to going to work all over again. The money that I made, it was already allocated to bills. I became a mathematician, living life by addition and subtraction, meaning that I actually got paid, subtracting out my bills, and whatever I had left over was what I actually survived off of until I got paid again. And that's pretty much where most of us are. So God forbid I got sick or there was a government shutdown, a freeze, a furlough, whatever, my money stopped. And I always ask everyone, how many pay periods can you go right now based on what you're currently doing right now? How many pay periods can you go right now before you are in financial ruin? And so we have over 800,000 people who found out maybe about 2 pay periods where, they're going to be in a really big jam financially. And so some of us say, you know what, I don't want to really rely on a boss, rely on a job. So let me go ahead and start my own company. And so I say to you guys, that's an awesome thing, not having a boss. Get up when you want to get up, start your business, go out and do it. Those are all great things about having your own business, having and sometimes an unlimited salary cap. But the issue is on that salary cap is you're confined by time. So this means that you can only do but so many of whatever you do if you're self-employed, because you have to go to sleep, you have to eat, you may get sick, you may want to go on vacation. So you're only as good as your last client, your last patient, your last whatever you have, your last event. You're only as good as that. And so God forbid anything happens to you, you're in financial ruin. And so I remember doing mortgage-backed securities and loan modifications. I would read hardship letters of people who were doing great financially when they bought their house, but then something catastrophically would happen and then they're actually facing foreclosure. And so, where we want to be at is instead of actually being on the left side of the quadrant where we're trading time for dollars, we want to look at the passive side, like on Rich Dad, Poor Dad, where we have money coming in month after month after month that pays our bills. And so maybe you're looking to become a big business owner, have employees, be able to leverage people. That's always a good thing. But also being an investor. Maybe you want to start with real estate, but maybe you want to take a look at ways where you can actually, instead of actually having to use thousands of dollars, maybe if we can show you a way where you can become an investor, start with maybe $50, $200, show you how to grow that incrementally. We can show you how to become financially empowered. And if you want to take that money and go out and start a big business, if you want to take that money and go out and buy real estate, it can actually just help you to, get further ahead even faster, right? So we're going to talk about how you can make money in the largest industry on the planet, which is the foreign exchange world. Now, most of us, when we think about investing, we think about real estate, which we covered. Now, some of us think about maybe our 401k, our mutual funds, which is more long-term. And then we also think about the stock market. Then the stock market does about $22 billion every single day, right? 22 billion a day. Now we're going to talk about, an industry that really dwarfs that, right? We're talking about the foreign exchange, which is actually $5.3 trillion is up for grabs every day. It takes 1,000 billion to equal 1 trillion. That's how big this industry is. Now, most of us have never heard about foreign exchange. And that's because, again, you like 8 years ago, you had to have millions of dollars in liquid money in the bank to even participate in the foreign exchange. So only like the wealthy and the rich and the government entities and the hedge funds, they've been participating here and making billions upon billions upon billions upon billions of dollars every single day. And they don't really want us to know about this skill set because you can make more money in a few minutes, a few hours than you would in a pay period or than what you would make in a month. And so some of us have heard of cryptocurrency, Bitcoin. Many of us have heard of going out and having to go out and buy coins. So instead of actually going out and having to buy one Bitcoin, which is about $3,500 per coin, we're going to show you how you can actually make money when the market goes up, whether it's any currency, whether it be the United States dollar, the Japanese yen, or Bitcoin, whether it goes up or it goes down. We're going to show you how to make money. Now, most of us have already participated in the foreign exchange space because you've gone on vacation. So if you go on vacation, you go to Europe, let's say that you have $10,000, that's a heck of a vacation. But let's just say that you're with Dawn or you're with Allison, right? And they say, listen, put your checkbook away, put your credit cards away while you're with me on vacation. I'm going to make sure that you don't have to spend any money at all. And so let's just say that while you're on vacation, our great president does a government shutdown. 800,000 people now are out of work, can't work. Where they were living paycheck to paycheck, they have no paycheck. What happens is our economy can start to go backwards. And that's called like a fundamental analysis. So if our economy goes down, our dollar goes down as well. And so if you have a strong euro, which is 2 to 1, now you started with 10,000 euro, you went to the exchange booth, you got 5,000 euro back if it was 2 to 1 while you were on vacation. If our dollar drops significantly, let's say it's 4 to 1, 5 times 4 equals 20. So you started with 10,000, got 5,000 euro, exchanged it back, and now 5 times 4 equals 20,000. You just got a $10,000 come up. So does that mean that you have to go to Europe just to participate in the foreign exchange market? Absolutely don't. As long as you have this skill set, which we're going to talk about, as long as you have internet access, you can be on the beach, you can be wherever you want to be at on this planet, you can be from your cell phone, a tablet, and make thousands of dollars a day once you understand this skill set. All right. So the company was founded by Christopher Terry, Isis De La Torre. Isis De La Torre, she was a banking genius, had several licenses, and because of her licenses, even though she understood Forex at a very high level, she couldn't do individual trading. So she said, hey, Chris, her husband, you need to learn this skill set. You need to learn how to get busy in this foreign exchange market. There's trillions of dollars there, and he became a guru. This guy made millions upon millions upon millions upon millions of dollars in the foreign exchange space. So much that he started, classes going around the country, charging tens of thousands of dollars for the education. Now, 8 years ago, again, you had to, or actually, let's say 10 years ago, you had to have, a lot of money in the bank just to participate in the foreign exchange market. The regulations changed just a few years ago. And when they changed, he knew that, listen, the average person knew nothing about foreign exchange. The average person, if they understood some basic, simple, easy strategies, that they can really kill it in the market and make more money in, again, a few minutes, few hours than they would in a pay period or in a month. And so they started Our Markets Live in 2013, really just to empower people and give people the knowledge that they've been missing for decades. And they wanted to get it out to the masses, so they got with Alex Morton. This guy, by the age of 25, was a self-made millionaire, became a millionaire from his dorm room, utilizing social media, selling products. And so they said, listen, this guy is someone who we want to get with because we want to get to the millennials. And then Ivan Tapia, this guy, has started and grown business and networks all throughout the world, and especially in the Latino, countries. And they said, listen, we want to make sure that the Latino markets and the international markets are not underserved. And so they actually, went out and blew up this industry with vengeance to really get this information to a lot of people. So right now, iMarkets Live has just shy of 100,000 customers. The company does over $75 million per month. They don't have any debt. And the reason I'm telling you guys this is because, again, we're talking about a state-of-the-art educational platform that's designed to teach the everyday person how they can actually take their own finances and make money like the banks make money. So that's the reason why we are actually here. That's the reason why we are very focused on this, on getting this information to you so you can actually learn how to empower yourself with this information. All right. Now, the first step is the IML Academy. IML Academy, it's a suite of videos so that you can watch, so that you can get the foundation on how to trade, how to make money in this industry. Now, if you're like me, you have a very busy schedule. You don't have time to watch 100 videos, right? Now, it's segmented from basics. Basics is about 20 videos to intermediate to all the way to advanced. So if you're someone who's like, look, I just want to make money, show me how to get to that 5.3. Well, you're going to need to understand the terminology. You're going to need to understand, what's a buy, what's a sell, like some of the basic stuff, right? By understanding the basics, you can start to implement simple, basic, easy strategies to start making money every single day. But if you're someone who wants to go over and beyond, you want to go all the way to advanced pitchforks, Elliott waves, Ichimoku, all that stuff that's out there, you can do that. But again, by understanding the basics, you can make really great money, all right, in the market. Now, IML TV is coupled with the education. So IML TV, these are actual live sessions that you can jump on with actual educators. Now, my favorite educator, 77 educators right now with the platform. I follow only 3 because of my schedule. So I follow one of my educators on Monday and Wednesday, one on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and one comes on a few days during the week in the morning. If I miss it, I can go ahead and catch the archive video, which is great for my schedule. Now, what it does is these are live classes, 55 minutes. You can actually ask questions. It's interactive. And so if you jump on Forex Basics, you can actually watch her as she's actually going in. She's reading charts, so you can get an understanding of how to read charts. You can get an understanding of how she implements some simple, basic, easy strategies. And then as she's jumping into the market, you can jump into the market as well, or whatever educator you're with, right? So it's over 1,000 hours a month that you have access to. Again, just by understanding the basics and getting with an educator who can break things down, make it digestible, that's all you really need. And so if you want to go on to infinity and beyond, as I always say, you can have at it and it's all there for you, all right? Now, also Pip Talk is how we communicate with our educators. Now, keep in mind, these educators aren't making like $60,000 a year. These are master traders who make 5 and 6 figures per month, and you're going to be able to utilize their strategies. And also, as they find setups in the market, if you're connected to that Pip Talk, you're going to get access to when they jump into the market, what they're going to do and make money when they make money, if that makes sense to you. So this is the reason why we're really excited now. For the person like simple, basic, easy, we have a scanner. And what it does is it scans the market for you. It actually, all that Forex really is to me is just pattern. So when this scanner sees the same pattern occurring, it's basically going to tell you, okay, this is where you need to get in the market to make money. This is where you need to get out to make money. And if the market should go in the opposite direction, here's where you need to set your app to take you off the market so you don't lose a lot of money. So let me break this down to you. It gives you the answers. It tells you where to get in, where to get out, where to take your money. One of the educators put in 900 trades into the harmonic scanner. Of the 900 trades, over 800 of those trades went into profit. Now, you're also on this call because you want to figure out how you can actually get involved with the right team that can actually cut your learning curve. Because again, everybody learns at a different method, at a different rate. We have our own team strategy. It's really simple. I mean, let me kind of give it to you. You can kind of think about this. If you see a red candle on a chart, that means a sell is happening, right? Now, our strategy is so easy, I can explain it to you. If you have 3 lines pointing down on this 1 meter, it also says the market is going down into a sell. And if the last meter is also pointing down, if all 3 confirmations, you have a red candle, three things pointing down, another meter pointing down, we know that we're going into a sell. People are actually utilizing our strategy every single day, making thousands of dollars per week, per day. Just from this strategy, utilizing this harmonic scanner that's already giving you the answer. So this is why you're on here, because you want to find an easier, more simplified way to make money in addition to what you do. This is how we do it. Now, we have the night owl session every Sunday with Christopher Terry, where he gives us an outlook on the market. Again, a 25-year vet telling you, here's what he thinks the market is going to do that week. If there's nothing wrong with being a copycat, just copy the right cat. This guy does a great job in giving us information on the week. If a guy who makes tens or has made tens of millions of dollars is giving you an outlook on the market, it's suggested that you jump on that call. If you miss it, you can watch the archive. Now, but the person, again, that says, listen, I want to be able to trade with the training wheels on, just like the harmonic scanner, Gold Cup does the same thing. It scans the market. For the person who has a very busy schedule, it says, okay, here's a trade that should be coming up soon. So all you have to do is go into your app. You put in the coordinates for that trade that should be coming up soon. Once it hits, it drops down to a certain point. It's called a take profit. Basically, you're going to take your profit, right? If it goes in the opposite direction, it'll take you out at a certain level. You copy paste. You don't have to think about it. Once it hits a certain level, it enters you into a trade. Once it actually hits your take profit, you take your profit. That can happen while you're sleeping, while you're at work, while you're on the beach, at the bank, wherever you are. Gold Cup is like, making a pot roast. You put it in a pot, put the seasoning in, you cut it on the slow cooker, you go out to work, you come back, everything is done. That's kind of how Gold Cup works. One of the educators put in, over 100 trades. Of those 100 trades, we're looking at 95% of those trades going into profit. So you don't even have to know what you're doing. You can use Gold Cup and make money. All right. Now, again, past profits don't guarantee future anything at all, but this is an awesome strategy that we use, and we give you the opportunity to be able to use Gold Cup. All right. So again, we just want to give you options to make money simply outside of the education. All right. Now, the reason why you guys are getting on this call is because you want to be able to link yourself to a really strong team that know what they're doing. I've been trading Forex for the last year. I'm actually, my mentor is Dr. Raphael Spiller. This guy's been trading for about 3 years, and he mastered this information. And so he became a 6-figure per month trader from this education that you guys are going to have access to. But to cut your learning curve, how would you like to learn how you can make money within the next 72 hours? Not make money when you learn this skill set, which could take a few months, maybe a few weeks to learn the skill set to trade on your own. I mean, how would you like to make money in 3 days? Well, we have a simple solution. It's called copy, paste, profit. We have the rule of 72. What we do is we get you set up with a broker account. That's absolutely free. Doesn't cost you anything at all. We'll show you how you can actually upload maybe $50 to $200. We say date money that you would actually use on a date, a good date. The movies. I take my kids to the movies. I definitely spend about $50. Heck, if I go to Chick-fil-A, I'm spending like $50. But again, we'll show you how to put money into your broker account, and then we'll show you how to take a signal. Dr. Spiller, what he does is he has his own. We have our own signals group. In the signals group, again, the same trades that he takes to make over $600,000 a month, he makes those available to our team in a messenger, right? A messenger app. All that we do is we copy and paste those signals, and we place those into an application. When they take profit, when he takes profit, we all take profit together. All right. Now, are there some losing trades for the person that is a skeptic? Yes. But we do teach proper risk management. So this means that if you have $100, you're not going to risk no more than 3% on any trade. And we'll show you what that means. But if you take a losing trade, you're talking about $3 out of $100. So of course you still have $97 that you can play with. But oftentimes enough, we actually are profitable. So this means last week we did over 600 trades, 600 pips. For you guys who've never heard of foreign exchange, look at pips like points. So we did 600 points in layman's terms. So if you do 600 points times 10 cents, which is the lowest lot size that you can do in Forex, we make money off a lot size. 600 times 10 cents will be $60 from copy and pasting. On an average, we do anywhere between 600 to 900 pips or points. For you, that's a novice, per week. So this means that if we do 90 pips, you just made $90 from copy and pasting. And this is what we do. So I'm gonna give you guys an example of what that looks like in the market. So here are some great results of some actual results on our team from copying and pasting, right? So in blue is the actual profit. So as you can see, $349 that person made for that day, all right? As you can see in red, it says 10 cents right here. turned into $11. That's one trade. So I want you guys to look at that. 10 cents, $11 on one trade. But they didn't stop there. They also took two other trades. They took another, turned a penny into $192. As you can see right here, this person made $546 on this trade. And these are all individual trades that they were probably copying and pasting for the day. As you can see, $10, $10, $4, $1, $6, $19, $200 for the day. Same thing down here, $299 for the day. This person made $53 for the day, well over, it looks like $700, $800 over here from copy and pasting. But I always ask people, well, what do you have to do right now to make $136? $136 is, I believe, about $14, $15 an hour. Someone going out there and getting it and making it happen. And this person did that on one trade. That could have taken an hour or less, potentially, let's say 4 hours or less, right? From putting in a signal and then going off to the gym, going off to a date, going off to doing whatever they were doing, possibly making more money than they would have made at work from copy and paste and taking signals. As you can see, this is redundant, $200, over $100 in trading. And so this is how this works. Again, each trade, $13, $26. And so with that being said, man, I mean, we're not selling you if you're a guest. We're not selling you on iMarkets Live. We're simply sharing with you an opportunity where you can actually take some of your discretionary income, show you how you can actually invest it and grow it with a skill set. And while you're learning the skill set, you can actually utilize our group, our team, copy and paste, make money while you learn. And then when you get to the point where you understand it enough to trade on your own, you can trade on your own. And so while you're going through your process of trading on your own, you can utilize some training wheels, which is like the harmonic scanner, which gives you the answer. You can implement our secret sauce, our strategy, and you can make money. So to get started, it's $195. I mean, for a pair of Jordans, for a nice bag, ladies, I know my daughter, you know, for hair is really expensive. So for the price of some Beijing, some virgin Indian hair, whatever you ladies are wearing these days, $195 is the cost to invest in your education that can actually make you 7 figures a year or 7 figures a month, whichever one you want. It's $149. It's $145 per month for your education. So that's $8 a day. But I mean, I just showed you examples of you're going to make more than $8 a day if you copy and paste probably just one signal. So that'll pay for that $145. Okay. Now, we don't want you guys to have an additional bill. So I always ask people, like, if your friend, if your cousin, if your mom, if your dad, if you're whoever you know, they were making thousands of dollars a day from copy and pasting, making money thousands of dollars a day, hundreds of dollars, like $50 a day from copy and pasting, they knew that you needed money as well, and they didn't tell you about that, how would you feel about that, right? And so we have a 2 and free access. So this means that if you refer 2 friends, 2 family members, to anybody, as long as they are active customers, as long as you have 2 active customers, you don't have to pay for your $145. Now, are we like lurking our family members and friends and stalking them so they don't have to pay $100, so that you don't have to pay $145? Absolutely not. I mean, you're going to make more than $145 from copy and pasting. You're going to make more than $145 by being plugged in if you're focused, right? And so all that we want to do is just pass the blessing along to individuals who that need this blessing. And so when you do that, you'll be blessed by getting free education. All right. Now, I just want to show you guys something really quickly, because I'm really excited about some of the things that we've been doing as a team, and we've been growing. So I know we have a few people that are on the call, and I see Allison on the call. Okay, Allison, do you have maybe just a minute, maybe just to talk about maybe what made you get started? What's your favorite product so far?
Sure. And good afternoon, everyone. Can you hear me?
Yes. Loud and clear.
Great. That's okay. I'm going to stay off the video. Okay. I got started really just because about in 2007, 2008, the last recession, I lost basically everything that I had. I mean, let's just, in a nutshell, my life savings, my retirement, everything. And in that time, or since then, I've been really looking for a system, a way to recoup that, because this year I'll be 50, and I didn't see myself wanting to work another 30 years just to recoup that. And having found this platform will allow me to recoup all of what I lost and more in an eighth of the time. And so my favorite products, I would say I am really, really enjoying the new strategy that we are using with the harmonic scanner. But I also see a huge value in the Gold Cup being able to, like you said, kind of set it and forget it for busy people. I'm still pretty busy, but I like to be able to put something in the morning and then see that come to profit throughout the day.
Wow, absolutely. I'm actually, on the same thing. I do love Gold Cup, especially on the days that I'm actually very busy. I definitely appreciate you for your partnership. And so, guys, really quick, I just want to just go into how do we make money really? How does money compound? This is just an example of compounding of numbers. Let's just say that you start with $200 and you just want to grow your account by 10% a day, right? So the first day, you're $200, you make $20. Now you're up to, let's say, $220. You did the same thing, $222, $266. Your account grew because you became $24 richer. The next day, you just want to grow your account by 10%. You made $26. The next day, you made $29. As an example, right? We're not saying this is absolutely going to happen to you, but it happens all day long because I showed you guys results of people making hundreds of dollars. I'm going to show you small numbers. So again, $322 is where your account grew up to in just 5 days of trading, right? So let's look at day 22. This is now about a month of trading, month and maybe 2 days of trading. Now your $200 account in this example is $1,600 plus. You're just growing your account by 10% every day. Now you're up to $148 a day. $148 a day is about $18 an hour. So if you're somebody you're working right now, think about how much money you make right now to multiply that times 8, and that tells you how much money you make a day. And I'm showing you some examples of probably where you're kind of making money at right now per day. Think about the commute. Think about going to work. Think about clocking in. Think about how you can actually learn a skill set where you can possibly copy and paste, possibly use a scanner, or possibly learning a basic, easy strategy and make the same money every day. All right, so $1,600, $148 a day. All right, and we look at 40 days of trading, you're looking at over $9,000 from the $200 that you started with. Now you've been trading for about 2 months. In this example, you're now making over $822 per day. If we scroll all the way down, you're looking at $55,000 in 3 months of trading, looking at about $5,000 a day. If we look at the next 3 months, we're looking at over $300,000 the next 3 months. And after that, we're looking at, the possibility for you to make 7 figures in this year. This is what's possible for you. And this is the reason why we're all on this call, because we want to educate you on how you can make money. But like the commercials say, like the infomercials say, but yet there is more, right? There is more, because some of us are in a crossroads in our life. We're looking for a way that we can get ahead much faster than what we are. And this is the part where we say this is optional to you. It's optional. You can become an affiliate, which is optional. You don't have to. You can learn the skill set. You can be in your house. You never have to recruit anyone. You never have to talk to anyone. You can make money. You can be a selfish person and keep it all to yourself if that's what you want to do. However, what I did was I said, listen, I wanted to learn the skill set. I wanted to make money first. Once I started making money, I started talking to people. I knew that iMarkets Live was making over $75 million a month. I'm like, listen, if I am helping this company to make money, shouldn't I get a piece of that? Shouldn't I get a crumb of that? Absolutely. So when you become an affiliate, the first thing you want to do is you want to get your 2 and free so that you can get free education, earn at your own schedule without having to pay anything at all. Once you get to the point that you've now gone over and beyond 2 people, I think it's time for you to start getting paid, right, for your referrals. So when you refer someone to iMarkets Live, they'll give you $35 as an incentive for referring someone to the platform. When your customer goes out and refers a customer, you'll get a $10 override for that. And when that customer that you probably don't even know refers a customer, you'll get a $5 override for that. Now, we all have residual bills, so you should have residual income. And so when you have 3 customers, the company does give you a residual income of $150, which really just pays for your education. But I ask everyone, what do you have to do right now to get a $7,200 raise in your household? Like, what do you have to do right now? Who do you have to talk to, in HR to get a $7,200 raise based on what you're currently doing right now? So when you have 12 customers, you don't have to find all 12. You can find 3. Those 3 can find 3. As a matter of fact, the person who actually brought you in our investment group can actually place customers in your group, which actually helps you to have your 12. So when you have 12 customers, the company gives you $150 every single Friday that you can take, put that money back in the market, reinvest that, and grow your account even faster to get to 7 figures if that's what you want to do. All right. Now, your customers all want to get customers because they all want free education. When you have 30 customers, what happens is the company is going to give you $1,000 a month. That's a $12,000 raise. And so now you just have more money that can pay your car payment, car insurance, reinvest, whatever you want to do. Now, but the person is like, look, man, I want to quit my job today or tomorrow. I want to quit sooner than later. How can you show me how to do that? I want to leave my job. I want to focus on one day trading full time, because the money that you're making from investing has nothing to do with this money right here. All right. So when you have 75 customers, you're looking at $500 every single week, not including the bonuses. But here's the position that you probably look at walking away from your job. You know, that person across the cubicle from you say one more thing. Your boss says one more thing. You get one more project. One more project comes out of nowhere. You get one more thing on your route. You out of there. Okay. When you have 225 customers, you're now getting about $1,250 every week, including the bonuses, about $1,500 a week. That's $6,000 a month from just sharing a good thing and those people doing the same thing. All right. Chairman 10 is $10,000 a month, $2,500 a week. It's really another, $500 or so on top of that with the bonuses. And so you're just talking about more and more and more money from being able to show a good thing. We have kids on college campuses at Morehouse, at Clark, at Spelman, Prairie View, several campuses all over the world, UT, University of Arizona. I mean, they're in their college dorms and they're making this type of money every single month, over $10,000 a month from being able to share this with other people. My mentor, Dr. Raphael Spiller, does over $63,000 a month as a Chairman 10. And I was like, listen, Dr. Spiller, man, that's awesome. You make a lot of money from being a Chairman 50. And he stopped me in my tracks. He said, listen, I make $50,000 plus from the platform, but because of the skill set, I make over $600,000 a month. $600,000 a month. I've had weeks where I've had over 6 figures in a week. So I just want you guys to think about that. So the skill set will make you wealthy. This will make you rich. This will help you to get away from your job sooner than later. My mentor, David Emwin, ETA, been with the company for 3 years. He's a guy in his early 30s. This guy, makes over $500,000 a month because he shared this with some people who shared this with some people who shared this with some people. So with that being said, guys, I mean, we have a growing team. We're doing some great things. This is just some of the members on our team. Of many, we have over 500 people in our direct organization. We get together, we have fun. But what this is all about is you. It's all about you looking at a different way to get ahead, looking at how you can make more money smarter, not harder, how you can actually learn a skill set so that you can empower your family, your friends, the people that you know around you, or say, listen, I just want to learn how I can just make my money quietly, drift off to the bank, then go off to the beach and make a lifestyle where I can just do whatever I want to do whenever I want to do it. That's what you want. We can actually give that to you without having to recruit. Like I said, however, when you share a good thing, you're just able to make more money. When you share a good thing, you can actually compound that with the skill set and just create a lifestyle where you don't have to work and kill yourself for money. And so you're one of 3 people if you're looking at this right now. You're saying, listen, Mathena, on the first side, when you talked about multiplying your money, copy and paste, and I can make money, I saw the money that was being made. Look, I want in. I'm ready to go. Show me how I can get money, and maybe in the future, after I make money, I'll start sharing it with some people and make more money. But I'm really interested in the skill set. I said, listen, get with the person who got you involved with this. Let them assist you with getting started. Let us, in the next 72 hours, show you how you can start making money. All right. Maybe you're someone who says, look, I like it. I see it. I have a few questions. Get your questions answered. Don't go to they. They said that you're going to become broke if you invest. They said that don't invest, right? Don't listen to they, because they don't know that this is a $5.3 trillion everyday industry. Allow the person who invited you, who's getting some success, let that person show you their success, and get your questions answered so you can get started. Now, maybe number 3, you just didn't see it. I say, God bless you. I appreciate you. Maybe you want to work until you're 75 years old. Maybe you love the fact that you have a 401k and it's tied to a market that you don't really understand. Maybe you don't even know your password, but I say learn your password so that you can actually start to at least look at your 401k. But if you know someone who's interested in multiplying their income, you know, introduce them to the person who got you on this call so they can learn how to grow their money. And the fourth person is, look, I don't have the money. I wish I did because it sounds great. Listen, I say, listen, I don't look down on anyone who doesn't have, because I've been there. But I just made a decision in my mind that I no longer want to be a grown adult and can't make a $200 decision that could actually empower and change my life for generations and generations and generations and generations. So again, guys, I want to thank you for taking some time out of your schedule. I want to thank you for taking just a few minutes with me to get this information. And I say, listen, get back to the person who inspired you to get on this call, and let's go. Let's help you to start making money in the next 72 hours. All right. So if anyone has any questions, I'm definitely here to answer any questions that you guys may have. Does anyone have any questions at all?